everybody. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. This one is a simple path, and I'm going to give you it's 4-step path. It's going to help you on your leadership journey. Now, when I say simple, I'm not talking about easy. In the first video I did in this series, a simple definition, I gave you a definition that I think is very clear and opens the door for all of us to embrace the leader that is within us, right? And in the second one, a simple perspective, began to just kind of give a very clear outline of what a leader should think about in any kind of situation, and to be able the ability to step back and create a context and put those pieces and organize them in their head so that when you think the way a leader thinks, then you'll begin to do the things that a leader does. I encourage you to go back and watch those. In this one, I want to give you a path. Because for some of us, we think when I need to make a change, when I want things to be different than they are right now, that the first thing I need to do is throw up my hands in the air like I just don't care, and I need to talk negatively about it. Yeah, which is code word for complain, right? Because if I complain, well, then maybe it'll change itself. Or maybe somebody else will come along and they'll change it for me. Man, I want to set you free. You are a leader. You can begin to make these changes. You've probably got a picture in your mind of what do you want it to look like. You've got that vision of that ideal future. You know. You just don't know the first step. I want to give you this path because the changes you make might be really significant. And if you're traveling with a group of people to make this change, then you want to be sure, or sure, not sure, but sure, you want to be sure that they're traveling with you, that you've all got your bearings straight, that you all, as a group together, end up somewhere pretty close to that image that you had in your mind. And that's why I created a simple path, something easy to remember. If I want to be a lifelong leader, then these 4 steps on the path are going to help me to move forward. As I'm navigating toward what's next, this helps me to know what to do next. And so I use the word life to help make it easy to remember. 4 letters, L-I-F-E, for each of the 4 steps. Let's start. The first one, the letter L, stands for leading myself. Yeah, I mean, it strikes me because the hardest person in the room to lead is going to be me. I don't know about you, but the toughest person is me. I get in my own way all the time, but that's where leadership starts, is with me. Because leadership is a transformational process, and it changes you. It's got to change you first before you can even begin to change others. And we need to be the ones to set the example, because that's going to play out in really big ways as we talk about the next step, the letter I, influencing others. Yeah, we're going to have to begin to find ways to connect our hearts with the hearts of those who we work with, to find ways to explain why what we're doing is significant and meaningful and has purpose and connects to what they're wanting out of life as well. Our example is a great way to do that. For a lot of leaders, they have a position, they have authority. They can, at some level, command people, demand that people do certain things. But that's not good leadership. Good leadership works in ways to help keep that relationship intact and growing as we're moving toward what's next. Which brings to the third step in the path, the letter F, focusing energy. Yeah, it's not about time. We thought we needed to be good managers of time, but it's really about focusing energy. We all only have so much energy to give. And if we're going to get a little bit of that extra energy to move forward, then we have to find ways to focus it in. We have to be the people that remove the distractions. We have to find ways that we can make very clear what it is we are doing and what we're about, so that people don't wander off, because we are navigating toward a destination and we want to get there together. And so we're going to need to focus everybody's energy in that direction, which then leads to the 4th step. And the 4th one is the letter E, evaluating progress. And this is the secret sauce of the leader's journey. Yeah, this is the step where every place along the journey, we are stopping and we're kind of going, did we do our best here? What lessons are we learning? Does what we just did affect the picture and the place we're moving toward? How do we adjust? How do we give our best energy in this moment? And that's what a leader does. A leader leads themselves, myself first. A leader influences others along the way, constantly looking to connect. A leader focuses the energy of the team, the people around them. And then a leader evaluates progress all along the way to make sure that we are functioning in a healthy and significant way. That's the path. 4 steps. And so that's why I created the Lifelong Leaders Workshop. I wanted to put something in your hands. Lessons that I've learned over the last 30 plus years as a student, a practitioner, a teacher of leadership that I know will help you. Leadership has not only helped me make changes to accomplish things, leadership has helped me to become a better person. That is my hope for you. I want you to go through this course and realize that if there's something in your life that needs to change, that you don't just have to throw up your hands and talk negatively about it. You have something you can do, and I want to help. So I can't wait for you to experience the course, for you to learn, and for you to give me feedback so that we can make it even better for the next group that goes through. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch these videos. I hope that they've really been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you inside the Lifelong Leaders Workshop. Keep on navigating. Have a great day.